Who literally said that? Wait, who literally did that? Wait. Who literally did that in this conversation?
I said leftists go burn buildings.
No, you said where's the right? No, you literally said where was the right-wing protest like that?
Do you remember all those right-wing protests that went on for days and days and cars were burned?
I would also just state my timeline is a bit different than what you were stating. I think that ICE showed up, right? They came to grab people. There were conflicts with ICE. I think that when the LAPD showed up, they escalated it further. I don't think any of that absolves culpability of those who were like looting or rioting and things like that. I just don't think that takes away from the protest or the fact that lots of this has been escalated by both ICE, the LAPD, and then Trump mobilizing the National Guard, federalizing the National Guard and mobilizing Marines.
Do you remember all those right-wing protests that went on for days and days and cars were burned and there was rioting and multiple stores were being looted? They were quote unquote mostly peaceful except for all burning buildings and civilians being assaulted and roads that had to be shut down and entire blocks that were taken over. I don't remember any of this. Any right-wing protest doing that.
What? Wait, hold on. What was January 6th?
January 6th was a day, and
oh my
people
gosh,
died,
January 6th was like 2 hours.
It was very violent, right?
January 6th was a very violent uprising. It was also like a coup attempt of democracy on our government. It happened at the Capitol building. Also, there were riots within the last couple of years in Florida, right-wing riots that happened for sure. Like, I mean, are you just making the claim that like right-wing people don't ever burn shit and storm things to the ground? Because I think 1,500 people who just got pardoned would disagree with you, sir.
Yes, 1,500 people who literally most of them did absolutely.
Okay, hold on. One at a time, or I can't understand you guys.
There's 1,500 people.
Hey, I can't hear you if you guys go at once. I can't hear any of you.
There's a fantastic thing that happens. Whenever left-wing rioters come out and for weeks burn cities down and attack people and assault people and burn cars and loot Nike stores and Apple stores, and they just create absolute mayhem that the entire world focuses on, and it's like, what a mess. They'll always be like, but there was this.
Also, can you show me like one left-wing politician that has like backed these? Like, why are these ostensibly left-wing riots? Like, who's the left-wing person that backed these in the way that Donald Trump did January 6th?
Mayor Karen Bass literally is denying that it's happening.
No, she's not. She literally, I just covered I do a YouTube channel. I just covered it on my channel.
Would you like me to show you a left-wing politician who did fundraising to support the people that were doing the rioting in Minnesota? Because I can get the, I think it was AOC posted that to Twitter, a fundraising link for them. Do you want me to show you that? Would that help?
Yeah, I would absolutely guarantee, one, you're probably talking about bear relief for people, not like fundraising. And two, I was talking about, you're calling these riots happening right now, oh, they're burning in the streets and they're left-wing riots. I'm just asking, like, who's the left-wing politician that's like defending this or anything that makes them...
Maxine Waters came out yesterday and is like, they're peaceful, they're not doing anything, they're not burning anything, nobody's being hurt, nobody's being killed.
And even those who were out of step with what we are advocating, peaceful protest, did not create any violence. Nobody was shot, nobody was killed. Get it in your head. And so when martial law is called, what are you going to say? I missed the point. Don't miss the point, you all. Don't think that somehow, because they called out the National Guard, there was violence. There was no violence. I was on the street.
That's quite literally not what she said. She said the majority of them are peaceful, which it is majority peaceful.
She said none of them.
No.
She said none of that is happening.
That's absolutely not true.
The video camera you feed that you can actually watch of this. But
I've also been there. I've seen live streams and stuff, but I've also been there.
I just want to say thank you when you're faced with video of open flames and people being assaulted. Keep doing that. Keep saying, oh, what about January 6th? Because it looks ridiculous and it sounds ridiculous.
Who literally said that? Wait, who literally did that? Wait. Who literally did that in this conversation?
Both of you.
Who brought up January 6th?
I brought up January 6th in response to you saying right-wing people never riot or protest. I'm asking who brought it up in response to the flames. You said in response to the flames. I very clearly said anyone who's looting, rioting, any of that should be arrested. You said right-wing people don't riot. I said, well, what about January 6th? It's pretty disingenuous to say that was in response to the flames. You just moved the goalpost. That's how the conversation went. That's literally how the conversation went. What?
There hasn't been any burned buildings in the LA protests.
What did I not say?
I said leftists go burn buildings, assault people for days, and loot stores. And you were like, well, what about January 6th? Do you remember all those right-wing protests that went on for days and days, and cars were burned, and there was rioting, and multiple stores were being looted? They were quote unquote mostly peaceful, except for all burning buildings and civilians being assaulted, and roads that had to be shut down, and entire blocks that were taken over. I don't remember any of this. Any right-wing protest doing that.
No, you said where's the right? No, you literally said where was the right-wing protest like that? You literally said that verbatim.
Yes, what cities?
Verbatim, and I have this recorded, so I can just. Yeah, you absolutely said that.